Right now at 6, Winona and Houston County residents head to the polls, the multi-million-dollar question facing voters.
And La Crosse considers major changes to where you can ride e-bikes, the new rules that could be coming.
You're watching WKDT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 6.
Good evening and thank you for joining us for News 8 Now at 6. I'm Emily Brown.
And I'm Ken Kozarowski. New riding rules could be coming to La Crosse.
Yeah, it would impact bikes, e-bikes, and electric scooters. News 8 Now's Grace Monk is live. Grace, this targets where they can go.
That's right, Emily. The city is considering a new ordinance that would change the way those devices are used on roads, sidewalks, and in city parks.
The Bicycle Pedestrian Advisory Committee is looking at updating the ordinances related to e-bikes and e-scooters and other motorized devices in La Crosse.
Under the ordinance, electric bikes, scooters, and motorized play vehicles would be banned from sidewalks citywide. The proposal would also tighten rules in city parks and on trails, restricting bicycles and e-bikes to designated areas only. Slesniko says city code doesn't currently regulate electric devices.
We're trying to redefine what we're looking at when it comes to those devices, and again, looking at how can we make them as safe as possible for folks.
The ordinance would still allow e-bikes to be used in streets as long as riders obey traffic laws. A manager at Smith's Bike Shop says riding in the road can help keep people safe.
E-bikes can go more quickly, easily, and so having them on sidewalks could potentially create more issues between pedestrians or cars.
E-scooters would only be allowed on roads with speed limits of 25 miles per hour or less. The committee will meet again to finalize the ordinance before sending it over to Common Council. In La Crosse, Grace Monk, News 8 Now.
All right, thank you, Grace. And a separate energy microgrid could be coming to downtown La Crosse. A report is looking at whether it makes sense for buildings like City Hall. The grid would keep services running during outages. One recommendation, create a main center at Western Tech's Com Center. It could provide service during outages.
The 2025 La Crosse Police Department report is out, and here's some of the highlights. $31,501 was spent on overtime during Oktoberfest. There were 1,935 reported traffic accidents and 38,228 parking tickets and warnings were handed out. This report is made public annually.
A News 8 Now follow-up. Traffic is back to normal after a water main break on Mormon Coulee near Shelby Road. The break happening around midnight on a 6-inch water main. The right lane quickly became flooded. Crews think a change in temperatures and the frost caused the break.
Some Minnesota residents heading to the polls today, and they are deciding on a school funding question for the Rushford-Peterson district. Voters are weighing in on a $24 million bond referendum. The money would go towards security upgrades, new classrooms, daycare space, and more. If it passes, residents could see a property tax increase.
Well, some La Crosse trails are temporarily closing this week. The Jim Asfor Trail will be closed Thursday, and the Vietnam Veterans Trail will close Friday. The closures will begin at the Southern Trail entrances located on Copeland Avenue. Unaffected River Marsh trails will remain open. For updates, check out the City of La Crosse website.
A new high-voltage power line between Alma and Blair has the green light from state regulators. That's the word from Dairyland Power Cooperative. The 33-mile line will ease electrical grid crowding and support clean energy growth in western Wisconsin. The project follows an existing power line path and will share towers with Dairyland's current line.
Well, a cloudy Tuesday we had, windy, but looks like we might be having some 50s, Greg, later in the week.
We're going to have 50s. I think definitely is going to be a possibility. Maybe a stretch of them, too, coming up with no snow cover on the ground. The whole pattern's beginning to change for the whole U.S. For today, we had cloud cover, and that wind kept it feeling a little bit colder than yesterday, although our temperatures weren't much of a difference for most of the area compared to yesterday. As you see, a lot of 30s and even a few low 40s out there. For this evening, right now, we're sitting in the upper 20s, excuse me, to the low 30s. That wind still is there about west-northwest, about 10 to 12, but it has begun to decrease, and cloud cover also has begun to decrease. Less of it there. You can see on satellite right now, most of the area is sitting right around freezing, a few degrees here or there, give or take each area. As for the evening, looking out for La Crosse, just partly cloudy skies, mainly a little bit mostly clear as we go later in the night, just gradually getting back down to 28. Once again, wind chills in the upper teens, so not bad for around the middle of February too, and similar for Eau Claire too. Cloud cover has already decreased and pushed south. So basically steady in the 28-degree area with that northwest wind continuing and wind chills in the 19 or 20-degree range. Otherwise, yes, Valentine's Day is going to be probably a warm one. So we'll break down how warm it'll be and how long this stretch of 50 weather will last a bit later in the broadcast.
Sounds like a plan. Thanks, Greg. And a reminder, you can track weather on your block by downloading the First Warn Weather app. Well, at the state capitol earlier today, the 22nd annual Wisconsin State of the Tribes address. Chairwoman Nicole Boyd of the Red Cliff Band of Lake Superior, Chippewa, spoke on the importance of tribal sovereignty and community support.
Meaningful diligence is more than simply checking a consultation box. It is taking the time to truly understand the impact of something in the past, now, and in the future.
The address also emphasizing the importance of protecting natural resources and facing challenges like healthcare access and missing/murdered Indigenous women.
Happening around the state, FEMA denying Wisconsin again. The state was seeking disaster relief after last August's historic flooding. Counties on the rejected list include Dorr, Milwaukee, and Waukesha. Over 1,500 homes were destroyed or damaged.
A Wisconsin judge sanctioned a Kenosha County prosecutor for secretly using AI to draft legal documents. The problem, the AI generated fake legal citations and it got the law wrong. As a result, dozens of felony burglary charges were dismissed. Legal experts say the case serves as a warning that attorneys must remain responsible for accuracy when using AI tools.
I think district attorneys represent the state of Wisconsin, right? And with that, they should be taking extra care with any documents that they submit to the court. It's just another good learning lesson for all of us in the legal community to review our work, to check it for accuracy. These are just, pillars of what we do to make sure we're giving our clients the best representation possible.
In a statement, the district attorney acknowledged the error and emphasized the office's commitment to accuracy going forward.
Well, Yahoo Sports is predicting big things for the Green Bay Packers. The team is a favorite to win Super Bowl 61. But don't book your ticket to LA just yet. Also in the mix, Seahawks, Rams, Ravens, and Bills.
Still to come tonight, lifting weights and managing 100 acres. Meet the seniors who refuse to slow down after 90 years.
Plus, Valentine's Day is right around the corner and Americans are opening their wallets. What's driving the record spending?
Tomorrow on News 8 Now this morning, some federal student loans could be affected. We'll tell you which ones and why. Plus, Art's got a warmer week ahead. We'll see you starting at 5 a.m.
Get the bathroom you deserve at a price you can afford. Maxwell White Plumbing provides free estimates, quality materials, and expert installation. And for a limited time, offering financing with 0% interest for 48 months. So call today.
A home you love. A business that endures. It takes your vision, your hard work, and your dedication to bring them to life. The right tools help. Case IH truly understands your vision and what you need to achieve it. That's why we build the equipment, the local dealer and service network, and the data and tech you want today and tomorrow. Because we don't just build our equipment to work. We build it to work for you.
Visit any of your local Johnson Tractor dealerships, now including La Crosse and Richland Center.
Earn now, spend later at Blaine's Farm and Fleet. Now through February 11th, rewards members earn $10 in Blaine's Bucks for every $100 spent in store. Redeemable just like cash, February 19th to March 4th. Start earning today on these women's Skechers shoes. Rewards members save $50. 1-pound bags of Blaine's brand Party Crunch Mix, just $4.99. And assorted tubs of Blaine's cat litter, just $14.99 each. Rewards members save an extra $1. Earn Blaine's Bucks now to spend later just like cash. Only at Blaine's Farm and Fleet. Be an original.
See the USA and your Chevrolet. America's asking you to call. Drive your Chevrolet through the USA. America's the greatest land of all.
Get out there and see the USA. Well-qualified buyers can get 1.9% financing on all Chevy Silverado 1500 models. Or get $5,350 in total value on this Chevy Silverado.
If you have aging or cracked sewer lines that need to be replaced, choose Maxwell White. We make sewer replacements a stress-free process and make sure your lines are good to go for many years to come. For a limited time only, we're offering financing with 0% interest for 48 months. So call today.
It's It's never too late to hit the gym, and two 90-year-olds are proving it.
News 8 Now, Seth Padilla shows us the highly motivated seniors putting the rest of us to shame.
At the YMCA for 2 days a week, you'll find a group who never misses a lift. But the stakes for them are higher than most.
You got to keep active or you're going to die.
Jean Clark is 93 and shows that there is no timeline to make a change in health.
It's never too late to keep going. That keeps you alive.
She says this gym is the reason she's made it this far.
You just take your time. But take your time, but keep going. That keeps your heart going.
And when it comes to working out, she says you need the drive.
Oh, I might as well try this. It's a little heavier one today.
And a good group of dedicated individuals.
I see this one? Yeah.
Now try it.
Oh, yeah, that's it.
Okay.
He's my Uber driver.
And when it's time to put down the weights, this group feels the benefits at home.
My wife and I own 100 acres of land. We're building prairies, we're planting trees.
Despite George about to turn 92, he shows no signs of slowing down.
My days are completely filled. I never, beyond your wildest dreams, look for something to do.
And according to professionals, being consistent in your movement is key.
From your body's perspective, your body starts to recognize, I don't need to move if I'm not required to do so. So it starts to decondition, you lose your strength mass, your efficiency, or your kind of muscular endurance.
Reporting La Crosse, Seth Padilla, News 8 Now.
Well, a record amount of money will be spent on this Valentine's Day. That's the word from the National Retail Federation. Americans are expected to spend $29 billion, or about $200 for gifts. Candy remains the most popular gift, followed by flowers, cards, a night out, and jewelry.
Yeah, that adds up. And crowds in Washington, D.C. welcomed Buddhist monks today after walking 2,300 miles on a spiritual journey spanning 9 states. The monks visited the Washington National Cathedral during their 108-day walk that began in Texas in late October.
We are not walking from Fort Worth, Texas to Washington, D.C. to bring you any peace, but to raise the awareness of peace so that you can unlock that box and free it. Let peace bloom and flourish.
The monks also set out to urge Congress to recognize Buddha's birth and enlightenment as a federal U.S. holiday.
We will have more news ahead.
But first.
Yeah, the name of the game going through Valentine's Day and beyond is warm conditions, and that means 50s are coming back. First time we'll see that probably since last November. So we'll break all that down coming up on your First Warn Weather Update after the break.
Now through Monday at Ashley, shop the President's Day sale and save up to 25% off your entire purchase. Or take advantage of no money down with no interest for 60 months. Get it all before spring with free white glove delivery. Now through Monday at Ashley.
I'm standing here at the warehouse this morning where some 30 to 40 installers depart every morning. You've been thinking about new windows. I've been thinking about new windows for over 40 years. And my promise to you is that these fine installers that leave here every morning install the finest windows available in the market today, expert installation, always at a good value. If you're looking for new replacement windows, today would be a great day to reach out to the board store and set up a prompt free estimate.
Dental implants are often the best solution to severe dental issues. If you have infection in your mouth, it does cause trouble other places. A lot of people ignore infection for way too long. And when they finally do something about it, they say not only do they like what they did here, but they feel better overall. In the end, you can have a smile you're proud of and a very healthy mouth.
We're an implant-focused practice. If you think you have a full mouth of challenges, come see us. Come down for a free consultation.
The La Crosse Sports Show is back February 12th through 15th.
Get face-to-face with the Extreme Raptor Show.
Learn Mad Dog and Merrill's grilling tips and enjoy Parakeet Landing.
Get ready for the season. Shop acres of boats, docks, gear, resorts, and safaris at unbeatable show prices.
Then fish the trout pond and get your trophy racks scored for free.
Come for the deals, stay for the fun, and come back a second day for free.
The show is open Thursday through Sunday at the La Crosse Center.
Your ticket to outdoor adventure awaits at lacrossesportshow.com.
We love our farmers at Fleet Farm, and we're celebrating with big deals on farm supplies and over $160,000 in giveaways. The sales run all week long, but stop by February 13th through 15th for giveaways that start at 10 a.m. each day, including 100 free gift cards on Friday, 500 free tote bags on Saturday, and 500 free hats on Sunday. For more info, go to fleetfarm.com and enjoy all our farm festivities this week, only at Fleet Farm.
It's Ashley's biggest mattress sale of the year. Shop incredible President's Day deals now through Monday. Get a free adjustable base with select mattress purchase or pay no interest for 72 months on top bedding brands. Ends Monday, only at Ashley.
You've probably heard a lot of stories out west with a lack of snowfall in a lot of areas and ski resorts. That is going to change here as our pattern begins to really evolve. So as they get wet, more active, more snow eventually, that means our weather turns more mild because the winds really start coming out of the southwest aloft, and it really changes overall. And that's what we're going to be seeing here for the next week and a half. We do have precipitation chances coming next week, but there's a lot of question marks in how that's going to evolve. But overall, Arctic air is well to the north, replaced well to the east. It's not even going to get close to us overall. We're occasionally going to see this burst of warmer air come up. I think going into Monday, Tuesday, you'll notice right through there, that is about the time frame. You can see a lot, even yellow and orange, pulling all the way up to the northern plains and into the Midwest. Probably going to be the warmest period. It's going to be next Monday and Tuesday for most locations. We will have cloud cover probably going on, but then we'll have a system come through. It gets more active towards the middle of next week, as you see basically the jet stream coming overhead. So there's a lot of question marks on temperatures and precipitation in the middle of next week. We will stay above average, but note to the northwest, there's Arctic air starting to pull back to the north. We will flip the switch, I think, basically towards the end of February once again. So enjoy the next week and a half. The only thing we got coming up with a system that could bring a little bit of precipitation is one over in the Rocky Mountains right now, Utah into Colorado, and it actually extends all the way into California. That's going to be lifting north just a piece of it and kind of giving us just a brush of precipitation for areas that are probably south of I-90. Most areas won't see much other than cloud cover. In the meantime, for tonight, we're going to be colder than we were last night, but still this is above average to wake up, so lighter winds, clearing skies. Tomorrow, a lot more sunshine, especially by noon in the afternoon. Lighter winds, we should easily get up into the around 40 or even the low 40s for most locations. Where there's snow on the ground further up to the north, still got at least 3 to 4 inches up there. We're still looking at maybe the low to mid 30s. Everyone will be above average. And then as we go into Thursday, there's that system right there. It's going to come off to the west and just kind of slide south eastward and just clip really northeast Iowa and southwest Wisconsin. See the precipitation, you have basically rain, could be snow, or even a little bit of mix in between with that. As you can see, it just depends on temperatures as it comes through. If you're south of I-90 towards Prairie du Chien, you might see some precipitation, maybe about 11 p.m. to about 3 at the latest. Otherwise, everyone else, clouds in the morning and probably more sunshine going into the afternoon. That's about it, minus a little bit of flurry activity possible north of Rusk County. That's about it with that system forward. Temperatures with lack of more rainfall and some sunshine, we're going to probably get up into the mid 40s for some areas, upper 30s further north, so warmer still. Then as we go into Friday, that's when things get even warmer, and we're looking at low, potentially 50-degree mark for some areas, 40s for everyone else. Plenty of sunshine, dry conditions, really a very nice day for the 13th of Friday. As we go into Valentine's Day, pretty much the same, maybe even a little warmer for some areas, 40 to low 50s. Eau Claire, the record is 49. We might get close on that day, and that continues all the way through next Tuesday. As I mentioned, we could see mid 50s or even higher going into Tuesday before a system or at least a cold front comes through, and then our temperatures will gradually fall back probably to the 30s as we go into next Friday, and there will be precipitation probably Wednesday and after that. Yet to be determined how much we'll see on that, but yeah, if you like this type of weather, get out and enjoy it.
All right. From his lips to our ears.
I'm surprised you said 13th of Friday. Isn't Friday the 13th
There's
like your
actually
second favorite holiday besides Groundhog Day?
Well, we got 13th of February and 13th
in March.
Wow.
I know, 2 of them. How exciting.
An embarrassment
what a
of
weekend.
riches. Thanks, Greg. Coming up next in sports, the Badgers prepping for a big-time showdown in Champaign. Plus, hear from the top-ranked team in Division III boys wrestling as they prepare for what they hope to be a successful run at some hardware. Jacob is next.
Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions, your choice for quality, affordable windows, installed by our experienced team. Contact us or stop into our showroom today for your free estimate.
At Vernon Health, we believe in your birth, your way. From prenatal visits to postpartum care, we provide continuous support, respect your birth plan, and ensure a smooth transition from pregnancy to parenthood. With expert lactation consultants and a comforting home-like environment, we're here for you before, during, and after delivery. Vernon Health, where your journey is in caring hands.
To everyone who values tradition, what does tradition mean to you?
Our family's been doing fish fry here for years.
At Culver's, we make our fish fry the way tradition deserves.
Hand battered, right here in the restaurant.
Right here. Right here.
The food here never disappoints.
And the best part, we get to sit and enjoy the company. Hey.
Helping you spend time with your family, it's what we're all about.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious.
Doorbusters. Buy this Ashley sectional and you'll get this ottoman free. Up to 60% off list at the President's Day Doorbuster deals at Slumberland Furniture. Get this reclining sofa for just $6.99 and get the recliner free. This reclining sofa loaded with features, just $5.99. A Sealy mattress for just $2.99. Or a Lazy Boy recliner for just $2.99. Deals this hot are while they last only. Doorbuster deals now through President's Day only at Slumberland Furniture. Doorbusters.
I'm a window and door lead foreman here at Asher Lasting Exteriors. It's nice to work for a company that's been around for 50 years. I enjoy coming to work every day. We have a good family culture here at Asher. I enjoy seeing the customers get excited about their new windows and doors. They seem to really like the product we install. I enjoy the job and I love what I do.
Covering all the exciting action from your community. Here's News 8 Now Sports with Jacob Lenzendorf.
Well, tickets to the state tournament will be punched in just about 4 days as WIAA Boys Individual Wrestling now just has sectionals with the top 2 wrestlers in each weight class advancing to Madison. It's different from years prior where there were regional and sectional tournaments to decide who's moving on, but regardless of the format, the goal is no different for the boys from Aquinas, who boast one of the best teams in all of Division III. Tyson Martin is the top-ranked heavyweight this season, and after a heartbreaking injury in the state semis that ended his run a year ago, Martin says the injury was a blessing in disguise.
When I was going to bed that night, I told myself, I can't feel sorry for myself anymore. I just got to move past it. Honestly, I feel like the injury might have helped me, right? Because I got a lot of time to think about my wrestling and think about where I can improve and really just be more cognizant of what I'm doing when I'm wrestling.
And when you shift the focus to Team State, which will be held at the Lacrosse Center this year for the first time ever, the Blue Golds don't lack any motivation after coming up just short the past few seasons.
A lot of years we've had gaps and we've had holes, and I think everyone's putting in their part, and I'm sure you watched today, we're putting blood, sweat, and tears into every practice, and I think we're going to be ready.
I think also as a team, we're really inspired and really want to get there and, be the first time that Aquinas has ever made it to state for wrestling.
Blue Golds are one of 16 teams competing at Brookwood High School this Saturday, and grappling is scheduled to begin at 10 a.m. A couple teams coming off close losses back on Saturday will do battle at the top of the hour as Wisconsin will aim to score a top 10 upset of Illinois on the road. Badgers looking for their first win at the State Farm Center since 2019, which would snap a 4-game skid. The 8th-ranked Illini are tabbed as 10.5-point favorites in this one. And how about the showing by the Badgers out in Milan for the Olympics today? 3 different Wisconsin players score as the U.S. routs Canada, who entered the contest unbeaten. The Americans move to 4-0 in the group stage. The first time the Canadian women, guys, have ever been shut out at the Olympics for women's hockey. And 3 goals from current Badger players. That is pretty cool. 3 of 5.
Really cool. Go Team
awesome.
USA.
Absolutely. And then usually there's also a couple of former Badgers that are also repping for Team Canada. So the Wisconsin hockey program is darn good.
I think the goalie for Canada was a former Badger or current Badger, one of the two. So it's a little bit of friendly fire there. But we're rooting for Team USA, obviously.
Absolutely. That's a dominant display. So they're looking real good.
Group stages 4-0 so far. So smooth sailing. Hopefully the Badger basketball can ride that momentum into the night.
Hope so. It'll be a big matchup.
Yep.
Thanks, Jacob.
All right, we got another look at your forecast right after this.
Media meeting you locally where you are online. Stay updated while you scroll. Follow us on Instagram at WKBT News 8.
Real strength isn't pushing through pain, it's treating it. When there's no pain, there's more gain. Advil Liquid-Gel's target pain caused by inflammation for fast, strong relief. Advil, that's real strength.
New Sensodyne Clinical Repair is absolutely amazing. When your teeth are sensitive, they need special care. New Sensodyne Clinical Repair creates a protective shield over those exposed areas that can help to repair sensitive areas of teeth after 60 seconds. I recommend Sensodyne Clinical Repair.
This is Angela from La Crosse Fireplace Company. Add cozy ambiance and heat to your home with an electric fireplace. They work perfectly in a townhome, a condo, and even in an apartment. See the wide variety of styles and sizes, wall-mounted and built-in at lacrossefireplace.com. Unlike the big box stores, our electric fireplaces are high-quality, stylish pieces. The flames are realistic, and it adds a splash of personality to your home. La Crosse Fireplace Company, because your place is by the fire.
At Schwabel, Getz & Sieben, the most important value of our law firm is our commitment to our clients.
I am here to say thank you to them to have a law firm to represent me with dignity and honesty.
A huge weight was taken off of our shoulders.
Above and beyond what's expected from your attorney.
They took the worry out of the situation.
I'm so grateful for them. I would highly recommend them to everybody.
Call Schwabel, Getz & Sieben or go to schwabel.com for a free consultation.
Good morning.
You better believe it's a good morning. Coffee, exercise, kids to school, work, errands, or yeah, even this.
Just don't forget about us or your coat.
News 8 now this morning. It's everything you're looking for in a morning show.
We go through the next few days, my friends, Monday to Tuesday.
On Mindful Monday. The details on Fruity Friday.
An overview of all this all shapes up for your day, so please stick around.
News 8 Now South Korea is live with those details.
News 8 Now this morning.
Every weekday at 5.
All right, tonight colder than we had last night, but still these low temperatures are above average. And tomorrow, more sunshine and lighter winds, so many areas will get into the 40s if you're south of I-90. Not quite as warm further north, but all in all, still above average. And then really the rest of the forecast, minus that slight chance of rain or snow very south of I-90 on Thursday. So a lot of 50s in the forecast all the way through next Tuesday.
A lot to like right there.
Yeah, so much. All right, thanks for joining us at 6.
We'll see you tonight at 10.